You know you're in Europe when they don't have water fountains anywhere. And they do have those freaking things. 5:30 or 6 o'clock bus. Well, given the fact it's 5:28, we're probably going to be taking the 6 o'clock bus. Flight landed hour sooner than it should have. It was a 6-hour transatlantic flight is pretty insane. So good job, Delta Airlines. Okay, so it is now 12 Dutch time, which is 6 United States time, and I've slept for 4 hours. And I need some coffee. Here's my view. Very pretty. We're out here on the handlebars. We're gonna go find a fortress and maybe food. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh. So here we are in the first church of the trip. Will not be the last. And it looks like they have the tried and true diagram of Mormon heaven waiting for me. So yes, good. We're leaving Gouda. Gouda. Gouda? As they say. I don't know. You know what time it is. It would appear I found the correct neighborhood. My accent is growing thin and inconsistent. Well, it's to be expected after a long day. Psych. Day isn't over yet. I'm going to Utrecht. Look at those people. They're going to Utrecht too. You like Zara, now just you wait for the sequel. Zaba. Okay, so took wrong train. Now I take right train. No, I take another train back to last station, get on right train, bike home. And I'm feeling awake. That's good. It's a slow train. Train just went down this track that would have been nice to get on. So I want to get to Amsterdam, the Amstelveen station, so I can get to the Rijksmuseum, spend all day just sitting around. So Guess we're not catching that one. What do I expect of Amsterdam? I expect it will be very cool. Very, very cool. Very different than anything we have in the States as the city goes. And it will smell egregiously of cigarettes. That's my prediction for today. I can't reverse the camera. Last night, we wanted to go here, but we accidentally went here. So we had to take the Verden line to go back to Verden, back to Bodegraven, right? So today we're using that exact same thing in reverse. And then we're going up to Amsterdam. So, yeah. Bing, bong, sing along. Your face is Al Gore because your views are wrong. All right, we're in the dam. And we're trying to get on a tram to take me to the museum. So this here is the gate of the city, almost. It's where they built the museum, but they didn't build the museum on top of where the old city was. They built it right outside, and they had to keep the entry for the bikes. So they just put the museum on top of the bike path, which is a real maneuver. We just had lunch with a lovely man named Alex, and now we're here in very much central Utrecht. Did I just almost say Utrecht? I meant Amsterdam. And this is either the Royal Palace or a shopping mall, or both. Maybe this is the Royal Palace that I'm walking up on. Yeah, that's more accurate, except no, it's a church. Whatever. I had a lovely lunch. We're here. We're gonna walk into this Magna Plaza and see what's up. Yeah, that's it for now. Establishing shot, Amsterdam, evening. We pan over the city. Something terrible is about to happen. I just took an Imperious American dump in this 5-star hotel, and nobody even noticed. Now, for the rest of the night, it's flies up, eyes up, and we're off. I just hit the red light district. No, I saw a dude we're giving a tour, and he was finishing up. And I was wanting a tour because the darkness was setting. And I was like, okay, well, what's open right now? So I asked him, like, hey, do you do tours? And he's like, yes, I have one left for the night. And I was like, tell me more. And he's like, yeah, it's only like 25 euro. And I was like, sure. He's like, okay. I was like, actually, I only have 20 euro. And he was like, that's fine. That's fine. I typically charge 35, but that's totally cool. I was like, sweet, all right. So then I found out it's a red light district tour. And I didn't really know what to make of that until I realized, let's just see what this is about. So I did. And it was actually, in reality, it was a history tour, which you briefly walk through the red light district for. But it's a history of basically, like, how sex gets devalued in our society. Which, when you put it that way, it's like really interesting. So I went for it. I took the risk, and it was a great time. And I just went to the pub with all those folks that I went to it with, and got tasted like a triple something. So yeah, we're having a good time. I got some great local tips. Walking by these two random sort of middle-aged dudes, and one of them rips the loudest, wettest fart, and then they start laughing, and I look at him, he starts laughing, and then the guy next to him goes, "It's okay, he's from Denmark." And I go, shit. Amsterdam Central. I expect many of you know it. Almost rented a bike until I realized that they wanted it back by 6 p.m. and I probably won't be in Amsterdam until I'll probably be in Amsterdam until after that. So yeah, if it's my last day in the city, which it might be, that's not a good price. It's like 20 euro for 6 hours. So trying to be a good tourist, a smart tourist. I guess maybe a good tourist would pay more. Whatever. We are almost at the National Maritime Museum. I've spent the last probably hour kind of just blundering around the eastern part of the city. I almost got on a tram and I was like, wait, this looks like it might not take me where it wants to. Then I walk for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I see it pulling up immediately where I wanted to be. And that's before I took the wrong turn. So yeah, I'm just wandering around. Just wandering around. I am finally on wheels in Amsterdam after so much trying. On my 1-speed bike. I was a little worried 3 hours wouldn't be enough, and yet I'm reminded how fast relatively bikes are. In 5 minutes, I'm on the opposite side of the city. So yeah, walking around a little surly all day, so much better. I'm dying to try Indonesian food, but nothing's open. But I'm getting there. I think I found something, so I'm just praying that Google, Apple Maps wouldn't lie. So yeah, we're getting our bike again. We're gonna go find it. Cheese curation.
He pulls on is the same as what's already on there.
Yeah. This one makes the outside. Which one?
Yeah.
Those are ready to send away all over the wall.
Yeah.
So leak
Going
down.
to Vilnius.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also Vilnius. Huh.
Ready to be shipped or when a plane flies away.
Whoa.
I don't really like those things. For the moment we have insane a lot of them. So the problem with like cheese like this, the
Die doe je zelf, zeg maar.
Ja, je bent met een sponsor of iets meer.
Ja. Dit zijn wat rode zijn.
Ja. Maar als wij in die rechtszaal zitten,
Ja.
dan zit die Milieuclub
Ja.
en de provincie naast ons.
Oh ja.
Spring is here, spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring.
You know when you need my phone. You can keep it.
No. How about you tell us, tour guide? What are we looking at?
Very interesting harbor. Very long harbor. Yeah. Just listen to the real tour guide.
Should pay a visit to the cozy and historical Elfshaven, which
Every
was once
Sunday
the
you'll see
fishing hall of
my
the Delft.
sweetheart and me
This
as
is
we
the spot
poison
for
the pigeons in the park. When they they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide. But they still go for peanuts when coated with a cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two while we're poisoning pigeons in the park.
I always have to say
We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park.